Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares, and it's time for Controversial View. Today we're going to be talking about one of my favorite Christmas movies ever, maybe my favorite, and that is Silent Night, Bloody Night. Now, what's so controversial about a movie that's been around forever? Well, we're going to talk about that because this movie is fantastic. Now, there's several different controversies. Um, One that's not really a controversy, but it's a nice thing to know, and that this was the very first movie done by Canon. Now, a lot of people don't know what Canon films are. Um, Martial arts in the 80s, big action movies in the 80s, sexy teen sex movies in the 80s. I mean, they did it all. They were a great company. And this was their very first film, which actually didn't get put out until 1972, when it was finished in 1970. And if you watch this movie and look at the credits, you'll see a very familiar name in there, Lloyd Kaufman, which I thought was pretty cool. Now, this movie went into public domain, and it is on pretty much every multi-pack you can find. I mean, I'm exaggerating a little bit. It's not really on every multi-pack, but it's on a lot of them. This movie is synonymous with multi-packs, I feel. This one and a few more. And usually the copy is so bad that you really can't see what's going on in some of the films. And that is extremely frustrating. Now, I watched this for the first time with Joe. Um, and to be honest, I didn't even know who the killer was because I couldn't see the movie. It was so hard to see the movie. Now it's become our Christmas Eve tradition. We have watched it every year on Christmas Eve. And I look forward to it every year because I love this movie. I think it has probably the best story in any horror movie ever. It's complicated, but it's a good story. Now, the copy that I have here is done by Film Chest, and it is the HD restoration from 35 millimeter film elements. And this is about as good as it's ever going to look. I have this on Blu ray, but it is a special feature on Silent Night, Bloody Night Part 2 Revival, which isn't very good, but at least it has that special feature of the original, which is this transfer right here. Don't know how he did it, but he did it. Dustin Ferguson, he did it. So, of course, that's one of the controversies right there is not being able to see the film. Therefore, not being able, I mean, some of it is just so dark that it is impossible to see on that copy what exactly is going on. And it's very frustrating. This one you can see everything. It's done really well. And it's a bargain. I think I got mine for under $8 plus tax. So, and other people that I have suggested this to who actually like this movie have been overwhelmed by what they can see in this film. Now, the main controversy in this film is the subject matter. As I said, this has a incredible story, and this has incest and rape, and it's kind of icky, I guess, for the lack of a better word. But the story is just so overwhelming from the beginning. The the curveballs that they throw in the beginning, the curveballs at the end. It's just a very engaging film. If you have seen this film on a multi-pack, do yourself a favor, get it on Film Chest's restored version because it is actually one of the very first slasher movies where a lot of the tropes come from. Everybody says, nah, it's Halloween, which was 78, or it's Black Christmas, which is 74. This was done in 72. You have the caller who makes these creepy calls. You have this as a slasher movie. It's just so damn good. And everyone that I've introduced this to has been taken back by not only how good it looks, but the fact that they're actually able to understand what's going on. So definitely check this one out if you get a chance. I mean, I know this is on Prime. If you go to stream it, which I've tried a couple times, the copy is so bad. Um, it's just not worth it. Do yourself a favor, get it on physical media, which is so important now, for under $8. I mean, you really can't do much better than that. Get it before it goes out of print. Not sure it will, but hopefully it doesn't, because this is truly a interesting way to experience a film the way it was meant to be experienced. So, don't forget to check out Joe's controversial view for Silent Night, Bloody Night. And remember, guys, physical media matters. And until next time, peace.